I did my BSc or Horticulture from Dr. Y.S. Parmar, University of Horticulture and Forestry, Solan, Himachal Pradesh, from 2003 to 2007. Then I qualified JRF examination and I took admission in IRI. From 2007 to 2009, I did my MSc Horticulture. Then from 2009, I topped the PhD entrance examination of ICR. And from 2009 to 2013 Jan, my PhD was completed, and in between I joined for the ARS services. From 2013 till now, I am there in Division of Floriculture and Landscaping IRI. And if I talk about this, our division is Floriculture and Landscaping, but since I did my all the degrees in horticulture, so we have most of the knowledge for what you want at this stage. We have sufficient knowledge for that subject also. And if we talk about our projects here, which I am dealing with, we have here the projects in breeding, mostly how to breed the varieties for farmers' point of view. I am involved in breeding of especially marigold. And as a breeder or as a co-breeder, we have developed 2 new varieties like Pusa Bahar, Pusa Deep. These are the 2 varieties which have been released from the state, Delhi State Release Committee. And it's now in cultivation and farmers are demanding it. And the 2 varieties are in process and soon we will take out that one also. The second project in which I am associated is Nutraceuticals. The word today, now everyone is talking about nutraceuticals. So nutraceuticals, mainly we are dealing with the pigments. Okay, how plant pigments, what are the major constituents, how they are synthesized, and what is the pathway, and how helpful they are in making use of in pharma industry or nutraceutical industry. So that's all, and I think I should share the screen so that students can get better. So this is only the students are MSc BSc agriculture background, not horticulture. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible to all of you?
Screen is visible, ma'am, but PDF file is not.
I'm not.
You have to open it.
What happened?
You have to share the screen and open the PDF, ma'am. Already you have to open it.
It is not visible.
Screen is visible.
So should I continue?
You can click it. We can see it. ICAR-AIEEA Pg or something.
Is it clear? But I'm.
Yes, ma'am.
So should I start?
Ma'am, just folder is visible to the students, participants. We have not yet opened the file.
Okay, 1 minute. Wait.
JAR 2021 paper. Which file you want to open, ma'am? ICAR-AIEEA or
ICAR-AIEEA?
You have to open it before sharing, ma'am.
Okay. So
you have to go back. You have to open the file, and then you can share that.
Yes. I will go.
So that happens with.
Yeah. Now I got it. Just 1 minute.
Direct from this.
Now is it okay?
No,
again you have to off the share screen. You have to start the share screen like that.
Yeah. Just but in my screen it is showing okay. Okay.
But here you can't see. You have to go back. Share screen off. Then you have to start share screen.
Okay.
And then you have to go to that open file. already opened file.
Just.
In Zoom, what happens before or may you have to leave Zoom also sometimes. Yes.
Yes. No problem. No issues.
Now there is, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
I think it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay now?
It's okay.
Okay. So should we start?
Yeah.
All of you students you are ready? Kindly give the response so that I can know is somebody is listening to me or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the lecture which is allotted to me is how to prepare for ICR Pg examination, especially in case of the horticulture. Okay. So if we talk about the PG or JRF, earlier we used to call this JRF, Junior Research Fellowship, but now they have changed its name. Now they are called NTS PG exam. Okay. So earlier, if we talk by the ICR, okay, ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Okay, they are conducting the exam. Okay, they are conducting the exam for UG, postgraduate, and doctorate. Okay, and for doctorate purpose, they are conducting the SRF examination. For PG purpose, they are conducting the JRF examination. But now, since NTA is National Testing Agency. Okay, they have been conducting the IEEA examination for all bachelor's or master's or PhD courses for all agriculture, means for this JRF in all agriculture universities. Okay, and they are providing the fellowship or scholarship, and this trend, it has been started from the 2019 onwards, means it has been only the 2 years since they are conducting the exam, this NTA. Earlier it was the responsibility of the ICR. Now NTA is conducting the exam. Okay, so how means what is the proportion of seats, okay, in SAUs? SAUs means state agriculture universities. Okay, so students for 25% seats in MSc programs in SAUs. They used to give only 25% of the seats to this exam. Okay, 25% seats for the JRF seats. Okay, rest are there. They are conducting their own examination, but 25% seats are reserved through IEEE exam. Okay, am I clear? 75% seats are still with the university, and 25% seats are being through IEEE examination. Okay, means NTA, which NTA is conducting. Okay, and but this varies. Okay, in SAUs it is 25%, but when we talk about the ICR institutes or ICR deemed universities, okay, you know, they are deemed universities. There are 4 deemed universities, that is IARI, IVRI, NDRI, and CIFE. Okay, IARI means Indian Agriculture Research Institute, Indian Veterinary Research Institute, National Dairy Research Institute, and Central Institute of Fishery Education. Okay, and CAU. CAU means Central Agriculture Universities. Okay, like RLBCAU, okay, it is in Jhansi, and one Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University, it is in Pusa. Okay, so these 3 CAUs and 4 deemed universities, they are allotting 100% seats. Okay, there is no separate exam for these universities. 100% allotment is from IEEE examination, which is conducted by the this one NTA. Okay, so we will move next. So about NTA, means NTA, earlier NTA used to conduct examination for all other sciences. Okay, but recently they have started conducting exam for agriculture also. Okay, so NTA is the National Testing Agency, which is under the Ministry of Education. Okay, it is an autonomous body. Okay, it's an organization under the Society Registration Act 1860, and their main aim is to conduct the examination all over the India. Okay, and ICR has given the responsibility to NTA for conducting all the examination, whether it is bachelor, whether it is master, or whether it is doctoral. Okay, earlier when we were students, our JRF examination was conducted by ICAR, but our PhD examination was conducted independently by IARI. Okay, that time ICR is not conducting exam autonomous institutes. Okay, IARI is conducting the exam for PhD, but now that has also been taken up by the sir, some disturbance is coming.
Yes. I will.
Okay, so if we talk about the ICR, what is ICR means a big umbrella like. Okay, it's a big one, and in this different institutes used to come. Okay, so ICR AU system consists of the 74 agriculture universities. Okay, agriculture universities means 63 is from state agriculture. Okay, it includes horticulture, veterinary, fishery, all that. 4 ICR deemed university, which I already told you. Then 3 central agriculture universities like CAU Impal, Pusa, and Jhansi. Okay, and 4 central universities which is having the faculty of agriculture. Okay, they're like BHU, Allahabad Muslim University, Vishwa Bharati, and Nagaland University. Okay, if we talk about the NARS system, it is one of the biggest system in the world. And it is, when we talk about the figures, it is taking 28,000 students at PG level and over 17,500 students at masteral and doctoral level annually. Okay, so see this, how much, 28,000 students at PG level and 17,000 at the doctoral level. And when we talk about 2021, this one, 3219 seats were there, and 2641 candidates were recommended by ICR for the different master degree program. Okay, this is only for master degree. Okay, when we talk about there are 2 type of fellowship under this. Okay, whosoever earlier what happened, whenever there are some seats have been allotted for the JRF. Okay, suppose first 30 seats they have been allotted for JRF with scholarship. Okay, so first 30 students will get the scholarship. After that, JRF is there, but there is no fellowship. You can get the admission in the university, but there will be no fellowship after the particular rank or after the particular cutoff. Okay, but this time, since fellowship they have been increased, and the fellowship rate is now and it is applicable for only 2 years. Since MSc program is for 2 years, it is not extendable, and the fellowship is given at the rate of 12,640 per month, and there is contingency grant for the procurement of other things, miscellaneous things like chemicals. Sometimes you require some books and all that. It is 6,000 per year, and fellowship is 12,640 per month. Okay, this is the PG scholarship, NTS PG scholarship, means this is the main scholarship. It is there is some particular criteria which we will deal later. How many they have given, some that is vegetable science, they have given some seats that only these students will get. And when we talk about non-PG scholarship, this is only 5,000. After the particular cutoff, they are giving the non-PG scholarship. This is 5,000 per month. Okay, but some of the state universities, they are giving also some type of fellowship, okay, for the JRF candidates or this type of. So you have the choice whether to get the university fellowship, which is more, or you can get this one 5,000 per month. Okay, this is the choice of the student. And some of the universities, they are given, some of the universities they are giving 7,000 per month. Okay, but it is not applicable for every universities. It used to change. Okay. This is just I want to tell you that these are the 2 important sites. Okay, nta.ac.in. Your results will be here means displayed here in these 2 sites only. Okay, and this one, when we talk about the payment of the fees for means bulletin, this used to vary, but not that much. It is something 1,000 or 1,120 for general, and 1,100 for other OBC, and 550 for SC, ST, and transgenders. Okay, And what is the eligibility? We talk about the horticulture. If we talk about the horticulture, okay. First, it is applicable for all that candidate should be Indian national. Okay, he should be Indian. Okay, then he should or she should have the he should BSc Agri or BSc Horti. Okay, it should be 10 plus 2 plus 4. Okay, 10 means 10th examination plus 2 आपका 11th 12th and plus 4. Plus 4 means either BSc Agri, either BSc Horti. Okay, and for BVSc it varies. Bachelor of Veterinary Science, they have increased for an animal husbandry. इनका एक साल extra लगता है. It is for they have 10 plus 2 plus 5. Okay, so they have the 5 and 5.5 years. Okay, but for horticulture it is 10 plus 2 plus 4. Okay, this and one thing is more. One thing is very essential, that from where you are doing your BSc or UG, they should be ICR accredited college or university. It has been viewed very seriously, because earlier when this rule came, many students, they were unable to take the exam because their college or university was not accredited from ICR. So it is always essential that while we take the admission in the BSc Agri, BSc Horticulture, we have to see whether our university or college or institute is accredited with ICR or not. Okay, this will means this last 2 years it created many problems for the students, but now everybody knows that we have to take admission in ICR accredited institutes, okay, universities. Okay, this one, it was very essential, you should know. Okay, then there is some OGPA requirements also, that the student should acquire at least 6.6 OGPA for getting the entrance examination, for getting the seat or whatever, getting the application form eligibility. This is 6.6 out of 10. Okay, this is the minimum required. You can get more than that, but not less than 6.6. Okay, and one condition is that the degree, all the degree requirements should be completed at the time of counseling. Okay, counseling ke time pe you should have your transcript with you. Okay, that you have completed. Okay, degrees to nahi chahiye hoga, but you should have the transcript. Okay. Then one more condition regarding the age, that is the candidate should not be below 19 years. Okay, this was for last year, that's why it is written 2021. 19 years say below, you are not eligible for getting admission into BSc MSc Horticulture. Okay, then this is the essential qualification. Okay, subject is you can have the different subject like horticulture, vegetable science, pomology. Different seats have been allocated in this. Okay, depending upon your rank. Okay, so the eligibility is same. You require to be the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, or Bachelor of Science in Horticulture, or Bachelor of Science. Today's they have given the honors also. Some of the universities, they are giving BSc honors. Okay, so BSc honors in agriculture or horticulture. This eligibility condition is same for all the subjects, given subjects. Either you are applying for overall horticulture, either you are applying for olericulture, pomology, okay, post-harvest technology, floriculture and landscaping, or floriculture and landscape architecture, or plantation, medicinal and aromatic crops. Okay, the basic qualification remains same. Okay. Then exam pattern, it is now a computer based examination. Okay, and it is duration is 120 minutes, means 2 hours. Okay, and number of questions, they are 120, means 1 minute for particular one question. Okay, and type of question is MCQ. Okay, there will be 4 choices. If you get correct response, you will get directly 4 marks for one question, and there will be negative marking, -1 for each incorrect response, and medium of paper will be only English. Okay, Then these are the details of scholarship which was given during 21-22. Okay, when we talk about the total, okay, total number of seats were 249. This I'm talking about as an aggregate seats, including 6 subjects. Okay, and see now this ICR PG scholarship, only from 249 we are getting the 89, which is having that 12,614 I think 12,000 rupees per month, and remaining they are getting 5,000. Okay, or they can get because they will get some admission in universities, or they can get some goods, depending upon the university. Some universities are also giving. Okay, so this is the thing. This used to change everyone. So if we are talking about horticulture, which are the universities which students are preferring to get the admission for MSc horticulture? Okay, first is IRI. It used to remain at number 1. Whosoever get is rank first, second, third, or depending upon the number of seats. Because here what happened is IRI is the department is horticulture, but different disciplines. Now they have given the different discipline, like fruit science, pomology. They have given, okay, suppose this time MSc horticulture, MSc fruit science, they have allotted 7 seats. Okay, floriculture and landscaping, they have allotted 7 seats. Vegetable and vegetable sciences, they have allotted 8 seats. Post harvest, they have allotted 6 seats. So suppose first ranker is he has taken vegetable science. Okay, that seat is filled. Then second ranker, he don't want to take vegetable science, he wants to take the fruit science, so he will take the fruit science. From that seats, 15-20 seats, they will go to IRI only. Okay, then second university, or the preference universities for horticulture, then second university is GB Panth. Many students there, if they don't get admission in IRI, they opt for GB Panth University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar. Okay, they have also good horticulturist, and they have got good means exposure to various horticulture activities. Okay, then third university, or one more university, that PAU, Punjab Agriculture University. This university is also good in terms of exposure, in terms of horticulture. Overall, agriculture university, but horticulture department is also good one, and students can also opt for Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. Okay, here also the different disciplines, not complete horticulture. Here floriculture is different, vegetable is different. Okay. Then fourth, when we talk about, this is my university, I did my BSc from here. This is purely horticulture university. Okay, horticulture, when we talk about the horticulture university, the major emphasis is given to the horticulture crops. Students, what are horticulture crops, which cover, means why we go for what will include in horticulture mainly? Can anyone tell me? What type of subjects in horticulture university will include, if anyone is aware? Okay, so it will include not only the vegetable science, fruit science, post harvest, but also the other subjects like fruit pathology, vegetable pathology. Okay, breeding of horticulture crops. Okay, so this you can go. Then next agriculture university is Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. Though it is agriculture university, but there is separate department for horticulture, and it's also good. Many people are opting for Tamil Nadu Agriculture University for getting their MSc horticulture. Then this is University of Horticulture Sciences, Bagalkot. Many students, they are now coming from Karnataka, and most of the students are from like University of Horticulture Science, Bagalkot, or GKVK Bangalore. Okay, then this is the University of Agriculture Sciences, Bengaluru, and this is Shivamoga, and two cost like Jammu and Kashmir. They are also giving the good exposure in case of horticulture, and Navsari is also doing very well in case of horticulture. So, and this is one new university, YSR University. It is in Andhra Pradesh. This is purely a horticulture university. Okay, when we talk about the syllabus, this is the main thing. Okay, our code is, major subject code is horticulture. Okay, horticulture, there will be 2 units. Okay, first is this one, major horticulture, vegetable science. This depends upon the sub subjects. Okay, but main subject is horticulture. In this there will be a 2 units. Okay, first unit is agronomy or agriculture. Second is your horticulture. Okay, agriculture, when we talk, it's a big term. Okay, agriculture includes even the horticulture also. Can you see some of the major crops like tomato, mango? Okay, this is also included in agriculture. But because it's not possible to cover each and everything in agriculture, that's why separate branch which deals with, especially with the flowers, fruits, vegetable, post-harvest technology, spices, aromatics, and medicinal plants, they have been allotted separate branch like horticulture. So when we talk about the syllabus, its importance of agriculture in national economy, means how agriculture is important. What is the history of agriculture? How agriculture started in our country? Okay, what is green revolution? Can anyone tell me what is green revolution? Students, it's an interactive kind of lecture so that I can know.
Can you tell? You can speak, Mure. You can unmute and speak.
Yes, yes. What is green revolution?
Hello.
Yes, Mule, you can speak.
During Revolution, during Green Revolution, production of food grains increased, and overall agriculture also came in a good production.
Which crops were responsible for green revolution?
Mainly wheat and rice.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so what happened when we talk about history? Okay, if we go back to 60s, 50s, 60s, after independence, okay, we were not in state of producing our own produce. We are importing, okay, from the state, other countries like US and all that. Okay, and whatever means we that grains or what, that were not that much of in huge quantities. So okay, 65 60 60s may, so in 70s this uh, Norman Borlaug, okay, he is the main person. So he introduced along with that MS Swaminathan sir. Okay, so wheat and rice, they were responsible for the green revolution. Okay, so the India become self-sufficient in food grains because of these varieties of wheat and rice. Okay, that time we were not means we are importing. After that we start doing, we have standardized our production technologies. We imported semi-dwarf varieties in wheat, okay, and rice. Okay, then after that we standardize the cultivation according to our conditions. Then in after that we became self-sufficient in food crops. Okay, so then now because nowadays agriculture is important, but if we talk about the generation, young generation, they are not interested. If I ask a farmer's son, he will continue agriculture, he will say, no madam, we want, there is no money in this, and it is taking so much our labor and all that. We will take one good job and do. Nobody is, means very less are doing agriculture. Okay, but our livelihood depends upon agriculture. Though the practices remain same, we have to be innovative while doing the agriculture. Then only we will get the good money. Okay, and when we talk about the agriculture, it will not only growing the crops. Okay, it's not only growing the wheat, rice, and maize, but processing also. Okay, our processing industry depends upon the agriculture. There are so many products in processing. Okay, if we talk about the maize, see, so how many products? Okay, popcorn, popcorn is there, cornflakes is there. Okay, if we talk about the cereals, okay, wheat is, rava is there. Okay, some biscuits, and if we talk about the rice, many products are there. Baby foods are from the rice. Okay, so it's a complete dependence, means growing as well as processing. Okay, then in this you have to cover what is the history of agriculture. You have to read the green revolutions. What are the varieties? Which gene is responsible for dwarfness in wheat and rice? Okay, how when green revolution took place? Which are the institutes that responsible for green revolution? The individual crop, we have to concentrate on the crop like rice. Okay, because it's a major crop. Okay, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay, then rice. Okay, rice is the major crop. Okay, rice and wheat, these are the two major crops of India. Okay, cereals you can say. Rice may you have, what you have to means read. Okay, rice, first is scientific name. Okay, different types of rice, japonica rice, indica rice, you have to see how much area in India and how much production is, and what is the productivity of rice in India. Okay, then climate, which is the major zone of rice growing. Okay, if we talk about the different rice like basmati rice. Okay, basmati rice, gi for basmati rice, which place, if I ask, then there is one Tarodi basmati, means it Tarodi basmati rice, it is a fragrant rice, and this got the gi for rice, geographical indication. What is GI? If I ask students, can you geographical indication, what does it depict? Can anyone tell me what is
anyone
GI?
GI? What is GI?
Hello, sir.
I think there is some issues with the internet. No problem. Okay, just I will explain. Okay, means if I grow the rice in other place other than that particular GI place, it won't retain its particular characteristics. The particular characteristics of the long grain fragrant rice, it belongs to that particular place. Okay, that's why it's the GI. Okay, जैसे बनारसी सिल्क कहते हैं, बनारसी सिल्क, only Banaras is getting the GI for that silk. Mysore silk. Okay, that type of GI. Okay, then rice, then what are the leading varieties in case of rice? Now also you can read about the black rice. The major today, now everybody is conscious about the nutrition point of view. Okay, so for getting the nutritional security, now people are moving towards the cultivation of black rice. Okay, what it is? Okay, how many varieties? Okay, which are the leading varieties which are exporting? Okay, ठीक है. Then आपका है rice में, then what are the methods how we are cultivating the rice? Okay, and which month, which season we are cultivating rice? Okay, and then how much is the yield? Okay, major cultivar, major diseases, major insect pest of rice. Okay, then about wheat, every aspects will be similar. Okay, if we talk about the wheat is also having different classes. Okay, then okay, wheat में gluten है, how much gluten is present? Okay, then when we talk about what are the different products from wheat, what are the leading varieties in wheat, the major institutes working on wheat and rice. Okay, rice में जैसे CRIA कटक है, Central Rice Research Institute कटक. Okay, wheat में DWR, it's in Karnal. Okay, तो ऐसे आपको पूरा, you should have the complete knowledge of the cultivation. Okay, how we are cultivating rice and wheat. Okay, and what is the current status, like chick, and when we talk about the pulses, we have to go for chickpea, pigeon pea. What are the leading cultivars, but in which type of soils they are working. Okay, means we growing well. Okay, then there is institute ICRI. Okay, it is dealing with all these type of pulses, chickpea, pigeon pea. What are the varieties that has been released from ICRI? Okay, then if we talk about the sugar cane, okay, uh, which is the cultivars having the highest TSS or sugar content? Okay, what is the yield of sugar cane, how it is processed, how much is the juice percentage, what are the leading cultivars, which type of soil, how it is propagated. ठीक है, सेट से propagate करते हैं. Okay, then groundnut also. Okay, groundnuts, pegs. Okay, means basic knowledge we have to get from each and every crop. Okay, we cannot leave, even we have to be very particular about the yield. What is which state leads in the groundnut production, which states lead in the groundnut area, which state lead in sugarcane production. Production is different, productivity is different. Production means maximum. Okay, suppose maximum production came from suppose Uttar Pradesh. Okay, but when we talk about the productivity means per unit area, how much maximum yield per unit area, that is productivity. Okay, then the major horticulture crops you have to read is tomato and mango and tomato. Okay, this we will deal with horticulture also. Then major soils of India, how many type of soils in India? Okay, one institute is there, National Bureau of Land Soils and Lands Use Planning, NBLSUP. ठीक है, उसमें भी आप देख सकते हो, they are doing research on soils. What are alkaline soils, what are saline soils, what are acidic soils, how they are reclaimed, if it is acidic, how we have to give the treatment. Okay, for which soils we are giving liming, for which soil we are giving gypsum, and what rate. Okay, and this then role, this nutrition, it is very important because it's general agriculture. General questions will be asked, like NPK, why they are majorly nutrients, why we are calling them primary nutrients. Okay, where the symptoms first appear in plants, either in the lower leaves or the upper leaves, what is the reason behind that? Okay, nitrogen is why nitrogen is required. Can we give the nitrogen at the flowering stage, or why it is required? Okay, what is the function of the nitrogen in plants, what is the function of phosphorus, what is the function of potassium in the plants? Okay, what if we are not providing these NPK, what is the deficiency symptoms? Okay, these are the major nutrients everybody is providing. What are the sources of the nitrogen, like nitrogen urea, how much nitrogen in urea? Okay, how much in the MOP, muriate of potash, how much percentage of potash, this you have to read. Okay, then their deficiency symptoms, how we identify whether it is deficiency of nitrogen or whether it is deficiency of iron, because both there will be a chlorosis. So nitrogen deficiency, they appear in the older leaves. Okay, and when we talk about the iron deficiency, it will appear in the younger leaves. So these are small tidbits you have to, when you read thoroughly, it's only from your syllabus the things will come. Okay, because since you are agriculture students, this is very simple for you. Okay, then structure and function of cell organelles, what is the function of the ribosome, what mitochondria used to do, what is there in the vacuole. Okay, what is cell division, different type of cell division, difference between mitosis and meiosis, this is very important, mitosis and meiosis. What are the different phases? Okay, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, what is going in mitosis and meiosis, how they are different. Okay, where they used to took place, this type of things. Okay, then Mendelian genetics, how Mendel did the experiment, what was the year, which crop he chose. Okay, what are the traits, and what are the contrasting characters, and he has given the laws of inheritance, what are those laws, what does it depicts. Okay, then photosynthesis, how the food is being processed, a product produced by the plants, how they are stored, what is light reaction, what is dark reaction, then respiration. Okay, then transpiration, then they are different, how transpiration take place, what are the different anti-transpirants if we want to stop the transpiration for a small, means plant is given more water, then what are the anti-transpirants? Okay. Then when we talk about the biochemistry point of view, what are carbohydrates, why they are required, what is the function of starch? Okay. Okay. Which fruits are, which crops are rich in starch? Then protein, what are nucleic acids, what are its function, what is DNA, what is RNA, what is about the structure? Okay. How DNA is different from RNA? Okay. Then enzymes, different enzymes. Okay. Then vitamins, every vitamins, vitamin C, what is its common name is ascorbic acid, like that. Okay. Then major pests and diseases. Okay. Of all the major important crops, not only rice, wheat, cotton, chickpea, sugarcane, mostly rice, wheat, maize also. Okay. Cotton, chickpea, but major agriculture crops. Okay. Then their management, how we are dealing with that. And when we talk about the management, it should include physical, means mechanical, chemical, and biological also. Okay. Now, because with the usage of excessive chemicals, now the people are moving towards the biological control. Okay. Then important rural development programs in India. This is very important. Okay. Earlier there were very small programs, but nowadays there are many important policy schemes. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, okay, Kisan Insurance Scheme. So this you have to read. Either you can go in the ministry site, important agriculture policies in India. Okay, they have given the different policy. Okay, then that's just like that. This one, Kisan app is there. Okay, there are many apps also. Okay. This one app is there, soil meters, this one for checking the nutrients in the soil. Okay, there are many schemes. Okay. Soil health card is there. You know, soil health card. This you have to read. Okay, soil health card. How then, if we talk about the organizational setup of agriculture research, how it was started. Agriculture research I'm not talking about agriculture we have dealt. Then how agriculture research started. Okay, how it was started, just like if we talk about how different institutes arises. It was earlier 1 or 2 institutes, now there are different institutes in relation to agriculture. Okay, what was the education pattern? Then small you have to write, discuss in agriculture about stats also, statistics. Okay, stats में आपको जैसे mean median mode हो गया, how you are calculating, then range, what is standard error. Okay, this type of things. What is critical difference, how it is calculated. Okay, what is RBD, what is CRD, what is factorial. Means small basic knowledge. You are not required to get the complete, but you should have the small. Why we are going for RBD, for what type of experiments we are conducting the RBD, because field type of experiments we are conducting the RBD, randomized block design. But for controlled conditions or for pot experiments, we are going for CRD. Okay, and when there are many factors, okay, nutrients is there, then different varieties are there, then 1 or 2 different treatment, then we are going for factorial. It can be factorial RBD, factorial CRD. Okay, then mean median mode you can go from this. Okay, sometimes questions come from probability also. Okay, so if this agriculture is clear, or still some doubt is there in case of agriculture? If anything is not clear, it is okay. Should we move further?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Then this is the major portion. This is the major chunk. Okay, when we talk about the horticulture JRF examination, you need to emphasize more on horticulture. Okay, because these are the major emphasis. In agriculture, you have to read current status, current policies in agriculture. including whatever the syllabus which have been allotted. But sometimes the question number of, if I talk about the questions, sometimes you get the five number question in agriculture. Rest one from 200 questions, 120 questions, you are getting only that much. Okay, but sometimes this frequency, this number varies from 5 to 20. So it depends upon the examiner how much he wants to ask from the agriculture portion, but not most. Most of the questions will come from fruit science, maybe 50, 60. Then vegetable science, again 50, 60. Then remaining questions which are left, it will cover the floriculture, it will cover the spices, medicinal aromatics, plantation, and then post-harvest. So you have to do the major focus for JRF examination in case of for vegetable science, fruit science. First, these two. Okay. Then when we talk about this one, horticulture, first topic is layout and establishment of orchards. Okay, how orchards are established, how they are laid out. What is the planting distance? If I talk about the mango, suppose we are planting by 6 by 6 meter. Okay, and then if we go for ultra high density planting, HDP, high density plantation, Amrapali, it is planted at a 3 to 3 by 3 meter. Okay, so this we have to read planting distance, how orchards are established. Okay, then orchards, then what are the practices in the case of orchards? Okay, pruning training is there. Why pruning is done? If we are dealing with the pruning, we have to keep the one thing in mind, that what is the bearing habit. Okay, we cannot prune anytime. We have to know which type of means what type of habit, whether it is bear on the young season growth, or it will bear on fruits on the old season growth. Okay, when it is bear on the young season growth, we can prune before, because next growth will come, that will allow to fruit. But when it is growing on the old season growth, we have to give the time. After fruiting only we will harvest. Okay, we will prune. Okay, so this we have. And what is the bearing habit? It is terminal hai, it is lateral hai. Okay, this varies for each. This you have to read. Okay, then what are the training system? Suppose apple hai, whether it is center leader system, modified leader system. Okay, this you have to read. And in case of grape, there are different training system. Teruda trellis ho gaya. Okay, Niffin system is there, Bower system is there, different training systems are there. Okay, this when you talk about when you read individual crop, you will get, they have given each and everything for important thing in case of training pruning. Okay, then propagation is very important. Mention about the crops, whether it is vegetable or whether it is fruit crops, which crops are propagated from seed, which crops are propagating from cuttings, which crops are propagated from layerings. Okay, or layerings also different, air layering, mound layering, ground layering. Okay, different. And buddings, tea budding hai, eye budding hai, patch budding hai. Suppose patch budding is there, so we can go for walnut. Okay, then tea budding hai, tea budding bhi hum jate hain, jaise like citrus. Okay, then everything means every example you have to keep. When you are talking about the cuttings, you have to categorize hardwood cuttings, which crops, semi hardwood cutting, which crops, herbaceous cutting, example crops. Okay, similarly for layering, air layering, okay, sapota, okay, theek hai, lychee. Okay, so you have to give the example of each propagation. Then tuber crops, okay, how ginger is propagated. Okay, it is modified stem or root. Okay, tuber, potato, how it is propagated. Okay, then climatic requirements. Okay, climatic requirement is very much essential in case of fruits. Okay, they have been categorized into 3 categories, mainly 3 categories: tropical fruits, temperate fruits, and subtropical fruits. Okay, temperate fruits like apple, pear, peach, plum, apricot. Okay, this you have to read. Cherry, This is purely temperate. Why temperate? Because they require the chilling requirement. Okay. Then subtropical fruits are there. Then mango like banana, citrus, guava, grape, pineapple. These are the major fruits. You have to give emphasis for all these. Okay. And emphasis, if we talk about mango, suppose I am talking about mango, what I have to do? Mango first, scientific name, which family, okay, what are the different species in this? Okay, there are different species, major root stocks. Okay, if there is any special character for the rootstock, then there is polyembryony in case of mango reported. Which are the cultivars? Which are the cultivars where polyembryony has been reported? Okay, major cultivars in northern part or even southern region. Okay, जैसे northern की बात करें तो यहाँ पे लंगड़ा is there, the shari is there. Okay, and if we talk about the Gujarat region, there will be Kesar mango. Kesar is very famous variety there. And we talk about Maharashtra region, Ratnagiri. That is again the GI for mango. That is Alfonso. Alfonso is the most important variety in mango that is used for export purpose. Okay? But there is one lacuna in that. It is susceptible to one physiological disorder, that is spongy tissue. Okay? Then mango mein how mango is propagated. Okay, different types of cultivars in mango. Okay, there are 1,000 cultivars reported in case of mango. Okay, this is the diversity. Okay, this is the diversity in case of mango. Then important disorders in mango. Okay, how pollination, which agents are responsible for pollination? Flies are there, honeybees are there. Okay, these are how much is the fruit set in case of mango? Though the flowering is too much high, what is the percentage of only the fruit set? Okay, then what are the processing varieties? Okay, then if we talk about the different hybrids, okay, Ratna, Neelam, how they are originated, Amrapali, what are the parents? Okay, then in case of physiological disorder, jelly seed is there, how it occurs. Then malformation, alternate bearing, why it is happening, why mango malformation. And malformation is of two types. Okay, vegetative and floral. What is the difference? How we can control the mango malformation? Okay, and what is the yield? How much is the life of mango tree? Okay, these are the different things. Major insect pest in mango. Okay, this we can go. And I think mango, तो आप हाँ mango, major institutes working on mango. Okay, if we talk about the suppose carotenoid content, some of the varieties are rich in beta carotene. How much is the percentage? Okay, then banana means similarly there are different species, Musa paradianum, balsamina, Musa, different species. Okay, then their genome, जैसे ग्रैंड नेने वैरायटी है, इट इज AAA. रेड बनाना, इट इज AAA. some varieties they are AA. Okay, this you have to retain. This is the cross. ठीक है, then banana में different varieties. Vegetable type banana is different. Okay, then how it is propagated. Earlier when we talk about that, it's propagated through suckers, but now people are also getting the tissue culture plants. What is the advantage? Okay, then denaveling, some special practices done in case of banana or special practices done in case of mango. Just denaveling, removal of the male flowers, it is being done in banana. Okay, so this one, then chips making, cultivar is there for banana. Okay, major disorders, major viral diseases in banana, bunchy top virus, which is the major vector responsible for spreading the bunchy top disease. Okay, there are Sigatoga disease. Okay, this means you have to read basic, but you should be clear about that. Okay, then there is citrus, different type of citrus is there. Okay, mandarin or citrus like reticulata, sinensis. That this is because citrus is a big group. Okay, you have to read. Then what is the this one, once we read about the fruits, you have to be clear whether it is climateric or non-climateric. Okay, means before harvest, if we harvest before if we harvest at the maturity, whether it is coinciding with the ripening or not, depending upon that it is categorized into climateric or non-climateric. Then guava varieties, important varieties, scientific name, family. Guava, like Allahabad Safeda, it is more important variety. Then Thai guava is there. Which variety is there? Okay, how much is the yield? Okay, then fruit fly is the important pest in case of guava. Okay, and red pulp guava is there. Okay, then we talk about the grape. Similarly, we will take this table cultivars. Okay, then wine making grapes example. Okay, then different training pruning systems in grapes. Okay, whether it is climateric or non-climateric in nature. Okay, then what are the different types of grapes which are giving the salt resistance pose. Okay, what are the varieties. Okay, then NRC for grape is there. It is in Pune. Institutes working on the grapes. Then pineapple, different groups are there. Q, queen. Okay, different groups are there. Okay, then which region pineapple is growing. Okay, then edible portion is, it's important in case of fruits also. Then yield, then about the how it is propagated. Okay, then papaya may you have to read about the different cultivars. Okay, then you have to read about the gynoecious lines. Okay, because in if we talk about in if you have seen in papaya there are seedless varieties also. Okay, so that you have to see. Gynoecious lines are there, how it is propagated, how they are planted, what are the major insect pests, why the virus is affecting the papaya crop, which virus. Okay, then when we talk about these are tropical and subtropical fruits like apple, pear, peach, plum. This also again, apple may, if we talk about which are the root stocks. Okay, because we rootstock, and we, because some rootstock are there which is vigorous and some are means dwarf like series. Okay, so how it was introduced, where apple was first planted, who has introduced it. Okay, different cultivars, what are the different pollinizer in case of apple. Okay, जैसे red gold हो गया. Okay, golden delicious हो गया. Okay, what are the different groups in apple, early varieties, mid varieties, late varieties. Okay, like golden delicious, it is late varieties. Star king delicious is the mid varieties. Tide man early, it is early varieties. So different groups are there. Okay, what are the major physiological disorders? Physiological disorder you have to read for each and every crop. Okay, apple scab is there, how it is occurring. What are the major insect pests in apple, like scab, like scale, apple scale is there. Okay, so this you have to read. And then pear. ठीक है, pear में भी यूरोपियन pear है, एशियन pear है, different groups are there, different varieties are there. And then peach is there, ठीक है, which is the rootstock for peach. Okay, wild peach is there. Then plum. Similarly, what are the processing varieties in case of apricot, which is, apricot, they are also used for dyeing purpose. Char magaz is there, shakkar para is there. They are being used as a dessert. Okay, then when we talk about the plantation crops, how they are different from the food crops, they are grown on the large scale and they require some processing. Okay, they are not eaten as such, they require the processing. So like coconut, cashew nut. Okay, how they are processed. Processing is important in case of these crops, how they are processed, what is the yield, what are the different major cultivars grown for coconut, cashew nut. Even you have to read the areca nut also. Okay, it's not that the syllabus it is confined to this only. You have to be, whatever the major portion you strike, you have to read. Areca nut, they have not mentioned, but areca questions used to come from areca nut also. Okay, oil palm is there. Then spices, major spices, you have to read black pepper, coriander, turmeric. Okay. Then cardamom, large cardamom. Okay. Then there are disorders also. How much is the curcumin percent in turmeric? Okay. Then major, if we talk about the vegetable crops, what are the different groups? Okay, cole crops. You have to read cole crops. Cauliflower, cabbage, col, even broccoli also. What are the leading cultivars? What are the cultivars like early cultivars in case of cauliflower? Okay, mid, late cultivars. So what is the seed rate, how the nursery is prepared, okay, what are the major insect pests in major insects diseases in the nursery stages, what are the different what different methods of propagation, okay, कोई breeding से कौन सी variety released हुई है, IRI से how many varieties of cauliflower has been released, whether it is temperate group or whether it is tropical group, okay. Then cabbage का scientific name क्या है, okay, family remains same, okay, null call scientific name, okay, yield kya hai, insect pest kya hai. If I talk, so I am talking about the DBM, diamondback moth, which call crop it is affecting the cabbage. Then you have to read the cooker beets mein all gourds will come and melons, that pumpkin, bottle gourd, bitter gourd cucurbitine कितना है इसमें, ठीक है, lufas, cucumber, gynoecious line in cucumber, okay. Then root crops, radish, tapioca, sweet potato में कौन सा इंस्टीट्यूट काम कर रहा है, how potato is propagated, what which cultivars are suitable for chips making, okay. This type of things you should read. How seed production in case of carrot is taking place, okay. Then leafy vegetable, fenugreek, spinach, okay. Solanaceous group is very important. Solanaceous, cole crops, and cucurbits. These are very important. Okay. Tomato, chili, brinjal. Definitely questions will come from tomato, brinjal, and cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. ये तो लेके ही चलो. Okay. Then how nursery is raised. What are the different sizes? Okay. What are the different damping off is the disease of the nursery. What is the causal organism, what is how soilization is done, okay. So this type of nutritive value of fruits and vegetable, okay. If I talk the richest source of vitamin C, you will say Barbados cherry, okay. If Barbados cherry is not there, then you will say amla, okay. So this type of things. If I talk about the tomato, it will give, it is rich in lycopene, okay. If we talk about the carrot, you will tell about the beta carotene, okay, how much is the concentration. So nutrition is also important. Suppose broccoli, they have the anti-cancerous compounds, okay. So what are those compounds, you have to name them, okay. Then how basic physiology of ripening, how fruits are ripening, okay, which hormone is responsible, what are the different treatments given to fruits for ripening. Suppose ethyl is given for banana, for mango, for sapota, for ripening. What is its constituents, so how much, why it is given, calcium carbide is given, okay. Then types of fruits, I already told you, climateric, non-climateric, or depending upon the climate type, temperate, tropical, okay. Then control is also important. Fungal diseases are different, bacterial diseases are different, okay. So mm, depending upon the causal organism, you have to manage that, okay. So vegetables and fruits, they will cover the major portion. Disease, again I am repeating, for those you have to read the crops, major portion will come from the crops, okay. Important crops like mango, banana, citrus, guava, grapes, pineapple, papaya, okay, sapota, lychee, okay. These means whatever the fruits we are observing, okay, these are the major fruits, but some minor fruits are there, which like rambutan is there, dragon fruit is there. This you have to know. Dragon fruit, what is the scientific name, okay. Then apple, pear, peach, plum, okay. Apricot is there. What is then amla, arid fruits, okay. Amla is there, berry is there. What are the varieties, okay. Then avocado varieties, Okay, locust is there, subtropical fruit. So one reading you have to give, but major focus is on the, like banana may you have to cover more, mango you have to cover more, citrus is a group you have to cover more. Okay, then coffee, tea, these also include in plantation crops. Okay, so you have to read that one also. And leafy vegetable maybe और आते हैं, but fenugreek, spinach हो गया, amaranth हो गया, this you have to read. Okay, nutrition point as well as if anything peculiar about that cultivar. Suppose golden nematode पूछ लिया, what is the scientific name of golden nematode, which crop it is affecting. Okay, then comes other thing like floriculture crops. ठीक है, floriculture crops में if we talk about the major crops, question will come from the crops like rose, definitely important crop, then chrysanthemum, then marigold, okay, then carnation, gerbera, orchids, and tuberose, gladiolus. These are the major crops. Mostly questions used to come from this. Okay, and one or two questions from the turf management like lawns. Okay, what are the warm season grasses? What are the cool season grasses? Okay, and what is wintering? How lawns are propagated? How lawn grass is propagated? Okay, if sometimes they used to ask the flower color of trees, shrubs. Okay, then they will sometimes they ask name any means from which of from the following you can say about the which is not a hedge. They have given the example of edges, so you should know the difference between hedge and edge. Okay, annual plants, annuals, winter annuals example, summer annual example, type of garden, whether it is Mughal garden, okay, whether it is Japanese garden. If we talk about the Brindavan garden, which type of garden, whether it is formal garden, informal garden, it is very easy. You have to give just a reading and example. Okay, suppose in Chandigarh Pinjore garden is there, which type of garden is there, it is a formal garden or Mughal type garden. Okay, then one rock garden is there. Okay, it's a scrap type of garden. Okay, and who is the person behind that person rock garden. Okay, so SSA you have to read. Okay, then important gardens like Rashtrapati garden, when it used to open. Okay, what type of features in that. Okay, then you can go for methods of crop improvement. This is somewhat in methods of crop improvement means it is applicable for each and every either it is vegetable, fruits, or floriculture. Then what is male sterility, in which crops they have been reported, like in case of floriculture, GMS has been reported in case of marigold. Then CMS is in case of your cauliflower, cabbage, jo bhi hai. Incompatibility is there, self incompatibility is there. Then different breeding methods, pure line methods, pedigree selection, back cross method, heterosis. What is heterosis? What is mid parent? What is better parent? Okay, economic parent. Okay, then plant nutrients, I already told you in agriculture, but here also what type of deficiency symptoms they are doing. जैसे molybdenum की deficiency से like pigtail disease होती है, ठीक है, boron deficiency से होता है. Okay, cracking हो जाती है. Then just for increasing the berry size we are giving the GA3 treatment. So you have to write, you have to read the hormonals, why cytokinins are essential, why what are the major rooting hormones, IBA, NAA. Okay, what's its concentration. Okay, whether it is short dip or long dip. Then manures and fertilizers. Okay, fertilizer doses, fertilizer constituents, manure mein how much is the percentage. Then system of irrigation, drip irrigation, sprinkler, what is the efficiency. Okay, then okay, when we talk about the post harvest or plantation cover ho gaya, spicy medicinal plants, it will cover the major crops like medicinal and aromatics. Medicinal means which is having the active ingredients, medicinal point of view, like आपका isabgol, ashwagandha, aloe vera, Okay, then mint, basils. Okay, then your some solanum species are there. Okay, these are the medicinal plants. Or this required that you should read the cultivation or the processing is important, or economic part is important, like isabgol mein husk is important. Okay, active means active ingredient is required in that. Okay, yield is important. For cultivar is important, isabgol 1, isabgol 2, something like that only. Okay, when we talk about the aromatics, there you have to read the this one, your Symbopogon, Citronella, your geranium. Okay, Rosa damascena. This how much oil or how much perfume percentage is there. Okay, and when we talk about the post harvest, where you have to read the different storage temperature for each crop, चाहे vegetable हो, fruits हो, floriculture हो, storage temperature, how they are stored. Okay, then uh, what is the harvesting stage of uh, flowers, or harvest indices for vegetable or fruits. Okay, then you have to read the different processing point of view, what are the different principle of preservation. Okay, jam, jelly, how much is the TSS, how much is the acid ratio. Okay, and preservatives, class 1 preservative, class 2 preservative, and what is the percentage, and which type of fruits are preserved in, what is the canning, and what is exhausting, what are the different exhausting canning temperature, and which type of fruits are being canned. And okay, this type of question generally used to come. Okay, then when we talk about books, generally I recommend that we should go first through textbooks. Okay, because after reading the textbook we get the idea, we will know. If I am talking about degreening, in which you in objective you will write, you will see degreening is done in citrus, but what is degreening, why it is done, this you should know. Okay, because any examiner who is setting the paper, first you keep in mind, he will not take the help of the objective book, he will take the questions, or he will get the idea from the textbooks, he will refer the textbooks. So my sincere advice that you should read the textbooks first, then for further, if you want to check your knowledge, then you can go for objective books. Okay, so because most of the things you have already covered in case of your UG program. Okay, so one reading is required. So first book is, this is new book has been come, means earlier it was there, handbook of horticulture, it was one issue, but now there is two issues. First issues, it has covered vegetable, fruits and flower, vegetable and fruits. Then second issue, they have covered floriculture crops, post harvest, medicinal. Okay, there are two issues in handbook of horticulture. Okay, 2019 they have taken out two issues. Okay, earlier it was only one. Okay, and it is, since it is written by a very renowned Padam Shri sir, this KL Chadda sir, so it is a very good book. Every student who is preparing for JRF or PhD exam or any ARS exam, he should or she should consult this book. It's very good and very precisely they have given. Okay, then one book for fruits, you can go for Ranjit Singh. This is also very good book. Many temperate and tropical fruits they have been covered, and very means very easily understandable book. Okay, then the other book is by KV Peter sir. It is also good, fruit crops. Okay, these also you can consult. Then when we talk about the olericulture or vegetable sciences, again we can refer the handbook of horticulture written by Dr. KL Chadda. And then one book is there, textbook of vegetable, tuber and spices. It is also ICR publication. It is written by S. Thamburaj. Different aspects has been covered. It has covered all the vegetables, it has covered the tuber crops, even the spices. Okay, it is also a good book. And if you want to read for the breeding purpose, you can read also one book is there from Harihar Ram. Okay, vegetable breeding by Harihar Ram. If you want more, okay, but for basic purpose, it is Thamburaji is okay. Then one book is there, Vegetable Science by D. Singh. This is also good book. Okay, you can also refer this one. Then we talk about the floriculture. Okay, first book you can consult. Here the somewhat change. I recommend that you should first read Introductory Ornamental Horticulture by J.S. Arora. It's very fundamental book. It is very easily written by a floriculturist, Dr. J.S. Arora. Okay, this you can consult first. Then second, you can consult for Ornamental Horticulture by Vishnu Saru. Then sidewise, you can go for Handbook of Horticulture or Floriculture in India by G.S. Randhawa and Amitabha Mukhopadhyay. This Floriculture in India by G.S. Randhawa and Amitabha Mukhopadhyay, it has covered each and everything. If you want to see the trees, okay, scientific name, common name, color, propagation, shrubs, climbers, turf grass, individual commercial floriculture, okay, types of garden, and then your history of floriculture, then nursery management, then your flower arrangement. It has covered each and every aspects. Okay, so this is also good book. I used to recommend this one, Floriculture in India by Randhawa and Mukhopadhyay. This is very good book. Okay, then one book is also, it's a objective type of book is there, Floriculture at a Glance by Dr. Desraj. It's also good book because it is well written by our teacher, Dr. Desraj. This book is also good one, but it is a objective type. So after reading the textbook, you can consult this for little bit tidbits. Okay. Then for plantation spices, okay, Handbook of Horticulture is okay. Then second book which I recommend is that is Spices, Plantation, Medicinal and Aromatic by Dr. N. Kumar. It's a good book. Okay, and Dr. N. Kumar is I think VC or he has been VC of TNAU and post-harvest technology. Then there is handbook, and then there is fruits and vegetable preservation by Srivastava and Kumar, and then glimpses of post-harvest technology by Udal Singh Meena. It's also good book. This third one is somewhat subjective and also a little bit of, objective. Okay. Then basic books which you require to know the basic of horticulture. What are the means? What horticulture includes? Basic knowledge of horticulture. This Kayal Chadda book and Basic Horticulture by Jitendra Singh. This is very good book. Okay, very easy book. Basically, if you want to have the general, what is training, what is pruning, okay, this will cover all the aspects. What is nutrients? What are the functions? What is deficiency symptoms? Okay, different sources. Okay. For general agriculture, you can go for Handbook of Agriculture by ICR, okay, or one competitive book of agriculture by Nemra Sunda, or general agriculture, this is important, Arun Katyan, and objective agriculture by Kantwa. Okay, but more important, you have to be more aware about the current affairs. Suppose Abhi Dr. S. Ayappan got one award. Okay, which award was there? Okay, he was our previous DG. Okay, so this type of so this we have already covered. Okay, mango, banana, citrus, grape, apple. Which is required, like varietal crosses, important species, rootstock, disorder, disease, pest. Okay, grapes में growth regulators are important, like GA3 का treatment देते हैं. Okay, everywhere disorders are included. Okay, this one, tomato, brinjal, potato, Solanaceae family. What are the crops? What is the edible portion? ठीक है? Botanical name, family, origin, chromosome numbers also. Okay. Then breeding methods. Okay. Important genes, crygenes, like crygenes for BT. Okay. Then hybrid development, planting ratio. Okay. Okay. Floriculture principal types, famous Indian garden, flower arrangements, drying, flower drying is important. Okay, embedded drying. Okay, then lawn grasses, popular cultivars. This you can read. Post harvest में harvest indices, post harvest handling, storage temperature. I already told you. Processed products, jam, jelly, marmalades, candy, beverage, sugar ratio, TSS. Okay, preservatives. Then post harvest handling of cut flowers. Then these are some important sites. Okay, like first IRI you have to see which are the cultivars in case of vegetable fruits. Okay, IHR you can see, then CMAP, medicinal aromatic plants का, then tuber crops के लिए CTCRI, then Indian Institute of Vegetable Research, okay, then Central Institute of Temperate Horticulture for apple, peach, plum, then NBRI for floriculture. Okay, this again twice I think this has been copied. Then for getting the data, okay, suppose what is the current status of fruit production, okay, so NHB, how much is the export, that is APIDA, okay, this type of this this you can keep. So with this sir, I think we have completed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's fine, ma'am. So any question from student side?
Yes.
Any query?
Achha, yes, I have even I have previous year questions also.
Okay. Yes.
I think 2021 and 1920 previous JRF question is there. I will that I can share with the students or with the coordinator so they can
Yeah.
get the idea how you have means they have to get. Okay, if
Yes.
this I can share, sir, and I can share the slides also.
Yes. So
Yes.
that it will, if you mail, ma'am, yeah, we can pass on to the students.
Yes,
Both
sir, I will share that.
slides
I'm
as well as
having.
previous year question, but that will be very helpful.
Yes, and if any confusion or if students want to directly contact me, they also contact me. Okay, I will share my number or they can write if they want now.
Yeah.
You can write, it's 999-489-489-26. Again, I'm repeating 999-489-489-26.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because I am dealing with JRF preparation.
Yes, sir.
And I think that there will be, I am planning to have one consolidated test for the aspirant students, maybe before 1 month. So I will be very glad to have some questions from your side also, so that I can mix them in that examination.
Yes, sir.
Because you are in current academics, so that they can understand what level of questions are expected from the examiners.
Yes, sir, no issues. You can consult me or student can directly contact me if they have any query or.
Thank you. So I think this is time to lunch and students might be
Exhausted with these lectures.
Yeah. So that I request now Dr. Gaikwad sir to have a vote of thanks, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, I'm thankful to Sapna Panwar madam to giving the overall guidance in horticulture discipline, and thank you, ma'am, for your precious time that you share for our students. Thanks, and once again, I will conclude that today's morning session that is completed here, and in afternoon session we will gather at 2 o'clock sharp. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Backward sir, and thank you, Dr. AIEEA sir. Actually, you provided me opportunity so that I can interact with the students and tell whatever my experience was. So in future, if anybody is having any query regarding JRF examination or while going for counseling, they want to contact me, you are free to contact me anytime. Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Grateful to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm ending now.
Can I leave now?
Yeah, ma'am. Please.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. End करावे आता meeting.
ಇಲ್ಲ ದದೋಡ್ ಸರ್ ಫೋನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ದದೋಡ್ ಸರ್ ಫೋನ್
मुळे नागेंद्र फोन आहे की
Sir, I have to end the meeting, sir. End the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
End the meeting. Yes.